Well, everything's going up. The cost of electricity in our state is really going up as both Eversource and United Illuminating enact a big price hike to start the new year.
And when you add inflation to the mix, more people are probably going to struggle to pay the bills. Channel 3's Don G has a few tips, though, to help you make ends meet.
Sometimes you open up that utility bill and it is literally shocking. You wonder how it can be so high. There are a few things you can do to bring it down a bit, but it's up to you. It's the little things that make a difference.
Everybody's energy prices have skyrocketed along with everything else.
The Energy Department forecasts home heating costs will reach a 10-year high this winter.
We know that the weather and how we use energy inside our homes is really the two major factors that contribute to your energy bill.
Since we can't change the weather, then we must focus on what we can change. Drafts and air leaks bring not only a chill to your home, but a higher heating bill. To help, there are tapes, caulks, strips, and more that can fill those spaces where that cold air seeps in.
You can put it in the window in big air gaps.
If you need more help,
Actually, if it's a drafty home, would be to put plastic on the windows.
according to Energy Star, covering windows with plastic and sealing up leaks with putties, caulks, and foams can cut your utility bill by 20%, depending on where you live. Even your outlets and light switches need insulation. Courtney McLaughlin suggests gaskets for each.
I tell people, don't do it on interior walls. There's no point in that, right? Just putting it on exterior walls because that's where that cold air is coming through, and that's where you're losing money.
One simple tip can save you money and prevent later problems.
Changing your furnace filter, it's just one of those little routine maintenance things that can make a big difference, just like changing the oil on your car.
It may not seem like, small tweaks here and there would make a difference, but when you combine them all together, that's where it's really so impactful.
Cindy Bray has been striving to help homeowners save on energy and water bills, so much so she created Wad Free, a practical home laundry product that keeps your bed sheets from wadding up and staying wet.
When you come back to that dryer door and you open it up, you don't find a wet wad of sheets. Instead, you find nice, fluffy, dry sheets.
Fluffy sheets you don't have to dry again because they're in a wet, tangled wad with other clothes. Bray also suggests
You dial the temperature in the washing machine down to cold. You are going to save a lot of energy, approximately 50 cents per load.
and your dryer. Pick a low heat cycle for it too.
You save a lot of energy over running it on high because the dryer is actually the least efficient appliance in the household.
A few other quick tips to cut that bill down. Take shorter showers. Lower the temperature on your water heater. Turn the lights off when they are not in use. And set your thermostat back 10 to 15 degrees when you're asleep or away from home. Doing so for 8 hours can lower your annual heating and cooling costs by around 10%, helping you make ends meet. I'm Dawn G.
62 is where the thermostat is on my house. Yeah, I get up, I punch up to 68, kind of warms things up. I jump in the shower, jump out, leave the house.
But she said 10 to 15 degrees lower.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
While you sleep. I can't with a
Yeah, with the
4-month-old.
baby, I know.
So hard.
It's tough.
We just have to teach George how to turn the lights off when
Absolutely.
he leaves a room.
All right, last week we introduced you to the Christmas donkey at the Donkey's Cross Rescue in Bethlehem.
And they were holding, remember, that fundraising raffle to name her. Well, we have the results. Are you ready?
Yes.
Meet Betty Crumpet.
Oh, that's a good, sweet little donkey.
Sweetie. Heidi Laka, who runs the rescue, says most of the suggestions actually came with a first, middle, and last name. So they decided to do a first and middle name for Betty. And they're also still taking donations, remember, for her care on that GoFundMe page. So we have a link up on our website in the Channel 3 app.
This is a sweet little donkey.
What a creative way to get some money.
Exactly,
too,
right? So,
they do
so
such
good.
amazing work.
All right, coming up tomorrow on Great Day at 9 a.m. It's our first, can you believe it's our first wine win? Wine Wednesday. We're going to be live at Hopkins Vineyard.
That's what Marcy's going to be saying after some wine.
What? We might have to send Roger. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe with the pets.
Exactly.
Plus, predictions about the year to come. Did you hear about this? We're going to have a local psychic in the studio with us to find out what's going to happen. I want her to read you.
And we're going to get a little healthy recipe and dessert idea from Lorianne to start our new year of nutrition off on the right foot. It's all tomorrow on Great Day at 9 a.m. Now, I got to give a couple shout outs.
Okay.
Adria King, she works at the Talbots in South Windsor. She was terrific. These are just some of the people. Everybody in the retail industry was really terrific this year. Like, they were so gracious and so helpful, and everybody was in a good mood. All of the employees at Talbots did a wonderful job, because that's where you know where I shop for my mother.
Yeah.
And I want to give Grace a shout out. If you go into the polo department, the men's polo department at Macy's in West Farms,
okay,
ask for Grace and everybody who works there. Grace, she just, and trust me, Grace and I are on a first name basis now.
I love that.
Because I did so much shopping.
She's your girl.
She's
you
my
gotta
girl.
get something? I'm going
So
to Grace.
say hi to
Polo.
Grace at Macy's and West Farms in the polo department.
It's all the people behind the scenes that make such a
Oh my
difference.
God, such a difference.
Especially during the holiday season, all those people who had to work. So, hey, thanks for watching Great Day at 9/8, first one of 2023. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.